everybody, we're back again, this time with a Gold Kirko VOD review from Nerdy Gnome. We had already lost the fight, the first fight pretty badly, and honestly I feel like it was on me for not hitting my Suzu faster on our Jungle Queen and she got a gold, and then it just fell apart from here. Hereafter I heard Sojin use a gold and I figured I wouldn't be a bad play here to follow with mine. Was it a bad call or should I have held on to it longer? Also the same with picking a duel with her. I felt like that was a bad call, but was confident in my aim to hit the shots and ended up dying. 242. Okay, this team fight, let's watch. 242.
Clear out. This ends now.
Let the Kitsune guide you.
Wait, I want to play the team fight a little bit uglier.
Your prayers are answered. Mo daijoubu.
Clear out. This ends now.
Let the Kitsune guide you.
Time for the reckoning.
The light embraces you. Illuminated.
Let's take him to the wasteland.
How is this gold? This was really good.
Your prayers are answered.
This was really good. Okay, I'm just gonna watch from here. Hear me out. Let's go step by step. Good spam, dude. Okay, trying to find an off angle. Don't complicate it.
Brings relief.
Don't complicate it, okay? Your job is to spam chokes and heal up Junker Queen and your allies. If you play from here, then you're already splitting. Do I heal Junker Queen? Do I get myself in a good position? Do I shoot out? Do I shoot enemies? Or do I see them? Simplify it. Play over here in the back. You can see them. Or even play behind Junker Queen. I'm not joking. Playing behind Junker Queen as Kiriko is incredibly easy and underrated. Not like right up in her ass, because she can't block that much. It's not like you're playing behind Orisa. But stay a little bit more like this, you know, just super close to her. This way you will not get stressed out to force to get your Suzu used early either. So kinda imagine playing from the right side. You would have a perfect choke. Perfect point to spam them. Good spamming there. You can heal a little bit, you can damage. It's good. You get a kill onto Junker Queen, now you push. This is gold, okay? Quick tip. When you win a team fight, you press W. If the enemies don't have anyone that can one-shot you, or you don't have cover to move in. In this case, they can one-shot you, but you have cover to move in. You're afraid of Sojin shooting at you from the side? Fine. You walk in front, but you hug this wall. And then you see she kites back, then you walk a little bit far left. So just press W. Don't hesitate when you get a pick.
Your prayers are answered.
No reason to use your swift step here and Jungle Queen being low. You got elimination. She kites back. Don't feel that invested in your tank in that case. She has cover. A little bit of a close call there trying to go and protect her. You got a little bit scared. This just comes with experience. This isn't a TP glitch. You just wanted to TP to someone to Suzu the low HP Jungle Queen. Wasn't that bad, okay? This was just like a small panic with experience. Because of lack of experience. But right now, let's see what happens. Plus, you don't have anything reliable to save Suzu for other than Jungle Queen ultimate, so this is good.
Clear out.
Now.
This ends now.
Let the Kitsune guide
Perfect.
you.
If you'd have had Suzu in this situation, obviously in hindsight, you'd be, yes, I should have Suzu'd there. Duh! Of course you should have Suzu, but you got panicked a bit because Jungle Queen pushed a bit too much. It happens. That ain't the mistake. The mistake is not the ultimate either. The ultimate is perfect. I love it. I want to see more and more and more ultimates like these. Honestly, this is really good. I'm not joking. Turning around lost team fights if you down one is super good. Super good because enemies do not expect this. Even if it is to counter an ultimate. Now, there's one big issue with this. The big issue is the following. What happens in your ultimate? So, let's watch step by step. Let's watch from over here. Sojin gets a pick. Okay. Gets a pick. You cast ultimate. And now imagine the areas red. Okay, you said that you wanted to fight the Sojourn in this case. Imagine you see the areas red where it's risky for the enemies to peek and where it's risky for the enemies to peek you too. In this case, Sojourn spamming from there, you're not contesting any single space. Baptiste cannot one-shot with this, so he cannot do that much damage. He has to like triple burst headshot to do a bunch of damage. Jungle Queen has to walk in front to do damage, and Cassidy here is scared about Sojourn. So you're the one that has to apply a bunch of pressure with the kunai in this case. Your teammates do not need that much healing against what's happening from the enemies right now. It's just a solo Sojourn. So your guy now spamming, healing is interesting, but I'd rather spam chokes as much as I can. I'm not saying peek the Sojourn with her ultimate here, because you would die 100%, but spam over here, just panic them a little bit more. And now, the way this is important is because the amount of pressure that you have gets lowered when you decide to walk close to Jungle Queen. Because right now, imagine if you'd be spamming, as I was saying here. This would have been a headshot onto Sojourn from the beginning, and then somebody would follow up here. So, your ally is being full HP. It's good to get in the kill rhythm, but spam the kunai as well, because here I can feel the panic, right? I use that to counter, and then you use that. Heal, bum 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 bum, heal, bum 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 bum, heal, bum 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 bum. Nice and slow. A lot of Kiriko's panic in the ultimate. Me as well. Everybody panics. If you watch Overwatch League players' points of view, do you see how sometimes they execute team fights? They go like, it's just too fast, dude. It's not because we're bad players. It's just too fast, too many actions. But I've seen that the more you relax doing a ultimate, even if you do not do, it's like this. It's like this, dude. You can do bum 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 bum. But you miss 80% of it compared to bum, 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 bum. But you do 80% of it. You know? This is how it feels. This is how it feels, dude. So you don't need to spam non-stop or to heal non-stop. You don't have to like do all of the actions possible. In this case, I'd heal kunai, kunai, kunai. I heal kunai, kunai, kunai. Simple. Let's continue watching the team fight afterwards. Where is it? Where is it? No reason to tighten the angle in my opinion. You have to split the angle, because right now you see the enemies there and you're here. So the enemies, you have to shoot who's in front of you, and the enemies have to shoot who's there. But if you see the enemies there, they won't move from there. So if I shoot from here, the enemies have to shoot my allies here or me here, or they have to shoot me here or me my allies here, and then I'm playing from somewhere over there. In translation, I can go left side. Or I can go over here behind the car. Or imagine if you'd be approaching this entire T-fight, as I said from the beginning, right behind Jungle Queen's ass, spamming from here. This is very easy. The fight starts, you focus inside, and then you can you damage, stay in cover, heal, damage, stay in cover, heal, and then rotate to the other side, for example, and spam from here and look for a pick. I want to continue watching this.
Get in here.
It's interesting that you get up close, but now, for example, when I have the lamp, I see the lamp, I see the radius, I would go in full damage mode. I rotate here, bum 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 bum. Rotate here, bum 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 bum, until the lamp breaks. Good. It wasn't that bad positioning wise. The Suzu was flawless. You walk into your allies. This was amazing. But this is the eternal support problem. What should be going in your head right now? You know what should be going in your head right now? If I enter it, it should say wall. I need to find a wall. I am in the open. Up until this point, it was really good, dude. This is if you'd show me this, I'd bet this is a Masters player with how you approach this. I would go on a wall. I don't know. Hold the left side. Play from here. Wall. Wall. Use the wall. Use this wall. Use this wall. Use this wall. Any wall. Do not stay in the open. Because right now you're in the open. You get damaged. You get pressure from there. Baptiste is in the open too. And now you're scared. Right? And then you look for a pick, which is a little bit too late. Find a wall. Imagine if you'd be spamming from here, for example. Or if you'd just walk from the car from the beginning. Or, yeah, exactly. Just walk from the car from the beginning and spam from here rather than staying here and chilling and thinking what you need to do. As a quick tip, though, whenever you're playing Kiriko, plus a mass healing support like Baptiste or Ana or Moira, and you see that they're not going on a flank, then focus on landing kunai in team fights rather than healing if you'd feel like you need kill pressure. In this case, when Sojourn is investing her ultimate, you can definitely feel a lot of pressure coming in. You have to clutch, you have to apply pressure, because who else is going to apply pressure? Baptiste is probably going to stand still and heal up Jungle Queen. Cassie is going to try to shoot and stuff, but that's not that much pressure. The consistent amount of pressure they can apply, especially with Kiriko in this case, is what wins you the team fight. Because it's like this. It's like you have this force versus this force. This force is clearly stronger, and this force is clearly weaker. So what are we going to do? We're going to fight in equal grounds. No. We're going to try to dissect their strengths. We're going to try to take fights in areas where they can't get advantage of their numbers. It's kind of like you have very, I don't know, 300 Spartans, I'm going to spoil it, versus 10,000. I don't know. You're not going to fight in the open, get flanked from everywhere. You're going to fight in tight chokes. Same thing here. Clearly, the enemies have the advantage, so you have to create a disadvantage. So in this case, the entire team fight, let's watch it from the beginning. After you use the Suzu,
This ends now.
go the Fox, and spam, spam, spam. Let's just work with the camera. Spam, spam, heal, spam, 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 spam. Boom, headshot, or at least dead, dead, dead. You can't tell me that he wasn't dead here. Lamp, okay, fine. I can even fight her left side. Spam, 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 spam. I still have the lamp. Spam, 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 spam. Or walk back a little bit here. Spam, 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 spam,
Time for
spam,
the
spam, spam,
reckoning.
spam, spam. Oh no, Jungle Queen ult. Bum, 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 bum. Suzu,
The
walk
light
back.
embraces you.
Spam, 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 spam. Heal, heal, spam. Some spam, heal, spam. I'm not gonna get axed. Spam, 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 spam. You know, like Kiriko is, I would say, 90% setup, 90% setup. Okay. Because when you're presented with a situation, you're doing stuff very easily. I can definitely see that you know what you're doing. And this duel here was a little bit too late. It happens. But imagine the spam here would just win the entire team fight. I don't want to stick around at this VOD, at this key moment. I want to keep moving, actually. I might see the same thing in the future. From 50:40 until 17:42. Okay, oh my goodness, 2 minutes. Here this time I thought since we were all about to come back, I wanted us to engage quick, that using Fox here would be a good shot to cap the point. I think I prioritized to get rid of Doomfist and then focus on my Jungle Queen enough. This whole match I feel like I went too far heavy on the DPS and taking bad duels. I shouldn't, as I'm trying too hard to not heal bot and create those off angles to be a distraction. Any help you can give me would be great. I was plat 2 earlier this season, but dropped down to here. Struggling to get back to plat. Okay, let's continue watching this. So this is at 15:40. Until the end. Okay, until the end. Let's watch the entire team fight.
Petty. Try thorough. The breeze brings relief.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Before we watch this, what did we talk about earlier? What was the word that we said earlier 100 times? Chat, what was the word? Come on, I'm not moving on until I see the word in chat. What was the word that we said earlier? Spam. Exactly. Spam. Fight is won. Spam, 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 spam. Everybody's full HP. You can spam from the payload. Just climb on top. Who can one-shot you? No one. Spam, 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 spam. Shoot from here. Spam, 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 spam. Do not admire the architecture. Do not check Discord. They're already here. You do not spam.
Boop.
No, not boop. That's another thing. Okay, let's watch the team fight. Good positioning. Interesting. A little bit rush with the cooldown usage there. A little bit panic.
Let
Okay.
the Kitsune guide you.
Interesting, Fox. No. Never tried to shoot a Valkyrie Mercy. You're not gonna land anything. Okay. I'm gonna pause this for a bit. Then I'm gonna... Sorry about that. I'm gonna pause this for a bit. And then we're gonna continue watching the team fight until the end as well. Golden goal with Kiriko. Golden goal with Kiriko. If the fight is 5 versus 5, you focus on your team more with your Fox. You focus on enabling your team. Why? By heal-boarding them. I'm not joking. By heal-boarding them and throwing a kunai from time to time. Why? Because it is very unreliable for you to actually land kunai. Now, if your team is at a disadvantage and there's no other way you're going to win the team fight if you do not get some clutch kills, then you focus on yourself or the enemies. So in this particular case, fight starts 5 versus 5 with Kitsunegash. I heal, I shoot from time to time. I heal, I shoot from time to time. I heal, I look to punish anybody that goes for my team. I heal, I look to punish. I heal, I look to punish. If we're 3 versus 5 and I'm focusing, I kill, me kill. ML go kill. Same thing here. Okay? This entire team fight. You cast the Fox, 5v5. I focus on who Doomfist goes for. I focus on who's low HP. I focus on them. I do not damage. Okay? I just focus on healing until I feel like my allies are safe. When my allies are safe, that's when I do damage. If I'm down 1 or 2 and there's no way to win the team fight, then I damage, I spam, I just care about myself and the enemies rather than rather than focusing on my allies. I want to watch the last team fight as well, then we're going to go over this step by step because we're going to be spending some time.
Let's go.
I will not
Whoa.
leave a broken world behind.
Well, I think you pushed it 1 more minute, 15:40 until 17:42. This is just about Kiriko. Okay, we're not gonna check the last team fight then. We're just gonna finish talking about Kiriko because this is a Kiriko VOD. I think you added 1 extra minute probably with a key moment. Okay. Let's continue watching from here. So, you win the team fight. You want to push the point? You spam.
The breeze brings relief.
Shoot. This would have been forced a little bit earlier. One thing with spamming, with shooting with Kiriko, you have no damage fall off, which means you do not need to stay. You don't have any damage fall off with any projectiles from supports, from what I remember. So like Zenyatta's balls do the same amount of damage, no matter the distance. Same with the kunai. So in this case, yes, you want to spam, but you can spam. You have the same amount of damage if you spam from here, if you spam from here, or if you spam from here. In this particular case, you want to push the payload. So this is how I would approach this team fight right after this is over. I go to point. They're full HP. I don't even need to heal them in this case. I'm gonna have my Fox anyway. The payload heals them up. I want to push the point. I'm gonna shoot from here. Look where Jungle Queen is. Moira used Fade. Imagine she got headshotted. I shoot, I force that, and then I walk back. I walk back because I'm simplifying this. I want to see my allies. I want to see the enemies. I walk back. I walk back. Oh, no, he's going for him. I have Fox too. I probably just TP in, Suzu him, protect the Hanzo, we kill him, and then we ult. Instantly, right? Because the 5 versus 5 if you don't get a kill. And then, like, right here, if I would have peeled first, if I would have waited for the enemies to... Dude, this is the best explanation, I guess, whenever you're playing support. This is your job, the majority of cases. I'm the enemy right now. Can I get a cookie? No. 1 cookie? No. Can I do... No. Can I... No. This is support. I'm sorry. Can I go for Hanzo? No. Can I look for... No. That's support in a nutshell. That is support in a nutshell, dude. In this case, fight is starting. I'm Doomfist. I'm the enemies. 5 versus 5. Can I get a kill? Can I get a kill? Okay, I see them. I'm charging up. Can I go for Hanzo? Can I go for Hanzo? No. No, you can't. That's it. You can't. No. Simple. If you just approach that mentality at the beginning of every team fight, you're gonna win way more. Okay? So in this case, what do the enemies want to do to you? They want to kill us. What can we do to them? Stop them from killing us. Congratulations, you won. So in this case, you shoot, you kite back, you don't overcomplicate it, and then you protect the Hanzo. Now imagine here, if you'd have stayed here and turn around and shoot Doomfist, heal up the Hanzo while doing so, or even spamming from here, dude, in the back. Or even TPing to Hanzo instantly and Suzuing him, even if it would have been a bad, ugly Suzu. Dead. Dead earlier. He would have been dead probably now. Instead of like using TP. He didn't even die. Oh! Okay. And then you just drop the Fox there. And now the entire team fight with how it is approached. Let's continue watching. Oh, by the way, before we move on with this. You said that you want to create off angles. Fine. You understand the team fights. Understand what's happening. Blah 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 blah. Boom. I don't care about pushing the payload. I know we don't have enough time to push it. I go YOLO. You go kill. Nugdy Gnome, you go kill. I go left side, I shoot. I go right side, I shoot. You don't necessarily need to play this safe. You said I drop from plat, right? In my opinion, you can win a bunch of games. Here's how you win games in plat / gold. You punish enemy mistakes, and in diamond too even. Because enemies do this in those ratings from the voting reviews that I checked out. What they do is the following. I'm gonna do this, I can't do this, so it's my teammate's fault. This is where you excel as a support. Doomf is gonna go in, I'm gonna punish him, he's gonna blame his teammates, I'm gonna win the game. When you climb to Masters or High Diamond, you're gonna see that the enemies don't do that many mistakes. You are the one that has to be proactive and be as aggressive as you can without dying. So of course right now you can just go index spawn and do damage. But the safest option is the one that I explained. Stay in the back a little bit, do some damage, wait for the engage, and then help your teammates first. If your teammates are safe, then I can do stuff. Now, I want to talk about this part for a little bit though, because the fight was won. If you don't want to push the payload, if you want to go in full Kiriko DPS mode, just go in the spawn. I'm not joking. Just go here and shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. You'd be here. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Oh my god, dead. Oh my god, dead. Dead. Should be dead. I'm gonna walk with you from here. You'll see. So fight is over. I'm walking now. Same speed. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Kunai kunai kunai. Kunai 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 kunai. Oh god, I gotta turn around. TP. Suzu. Kunai 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 kunai. Fox! If I would have been one. See what I mean with this? Because you said that you want to create off angles and stuff. Then one of the easiest ways to create off angles, because I can see what you're trying to do, you know? You go, I want to pressure. Fine. Now you just have to identify when you have to pressure. So in this case, it's too early for Christmas music. Shut up. In this case, fight is over. They don't need your help. You have some time for yourself. In this case, just... You can go aggressive, you can stay in the back, you can even play ultra safe and spam from here if you feel like you can get more headshots. Because you're not going to get a payload here in time. I want to continue watching this entire team fight though.
Let the Kitsune guide you!
One thing that I would do here is recently, and hear me out, recently I've been trying, and I know, don't take this out of context, the harder and deeper you can shove your Kitsune, the more results you're gonna get out of it. Even if it's not in the optimal position. I know it's counterintuitive, but it works. So in this case, Kitsune gets stopped here. If I throw it here, it might not be optimal usage, but it's a little bit longer. It might climb the car, it might go over there. Rather than going over there. Like, look how much I'm isolating the angle here. I'm splitting my team. My team is the meat. The enemies are pieces of bread here and another piece of bread here. Compared to if I throw it here and shove it deep, then my team is a piece of bread and the enemies are a piece of bread. And this area can be anyone's. You know what I mean? I can't draw. I don't have the software to draw. I don't have Epic Pen. I mean, I do have it, but I don't have it on borderless window. So you're drawing the fox here. Let me show you the drawing. Boom. This is here. The enemies can play from there. They can play from here. If we want to use Kitsune Rush, then we have to play from here. You know what I mean? But if I throw it from here in this situation when the fight is even, then the enemies have to play from here so that they don't get countered by Kitsune Rush. Because if they fight here, then we have the advantage. Does that make sense? Continue watching a little bit. The team fight with Kitsune Rush. We covered this. Don't ever shoot a Mercy. That's in Valkyrie unless she's one and don't have anything else to do. You heal as much as you can, you kunai. Look, complicating it. This is complicating it again, see? Like, you're seeing your queen, you're seeing the enemies, you're not seeing the Hanzo HP behind you. You throw the fox, you can just play in the back, spam, spam, heal, spam, spam, heal, spam, spam, heal. This is every VOD with Kiriko that I see, everybody does this. Every Kiriko player does this. Because it's so hard to not overcomplicate with her, because she's very cool to play. Once you throw your Kitsune Rush, you go like whoosh, whoosh, this is Kiriko gameplay. When instead, you should just be like, Kitsune Rush. This is how it should be. I'm not joking. Everybody goes in, I don't know, everybody just has 9,000 APM and nobody can keep up with how fast you are. No one. Now imagine the entire team fight. Okay, bro, I'm gonna simplify it. Shoot, shoot, heal. Shoot, shoot, heal. Shoot. Oh, Hanzo's low. Oh no, he went to the left side. Eh, unlucky. Whatever. If I can TP and Suzu, I TP and Suzu. Not my job. Shoot, shoot, heal. I protect him. Shoot, shoot, heal. Shoot, shoot. You know what I mean? Rather than staying here and being like, whoa, 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 whoa. The angles that you have to cover, the amount of things that you have to choose from, if that makes sense. This being said, I did not expect this to be a gold VOD review. If you would have showed me this, I would have said this is diamond. I'm not joking, bro. This isn't that bad. This might have been just an unlucky game. You just have to get your priorities straight. That's all you gotta do. You just gotta get your priorities straight and don't complicate it. You're gonna see that less is more. Does that make sense? Less is more. Let's watch this. Let's check this one out. Aim, I would say your aim is good. You don't even have to practice it that much. Your positioning is the thing that's gonna make you win a bunch more games. Your cooldown usage is directly correlated with your positioning, okay? So with your experience with the hero, I mean. So in this case, some pretty rushed Suzus here and there, but the more you play Kiriko, the more you're gonna recognize, once you get more comfortable with her, that you shouldn't Suzu in some situations. It's trial and error. Those weren't bad Suzus, but you could have done better Suzus, okay? Like, Kiriko Suzu is one of those abilities that you go like, I should have held it. I could have used it earlier. I could have not used it. I could have saved it. It just takes time and experience. You're not that bad with scissors and swift step usage. The positioning, the pre-fights is what the main issue is. With your decision making, with the situation that you're presented with, you're doing good. It's not that bad. You're actually a pretty decent Kiriko player. This being said, I recommend you do the following. This is the thing that I'm noticing with Kiriko the most. Her support positioning is so different compared to other supports. But TLDR, less is more. I'm gonna write this thing in caps lock. Less is more. So seriously now, if you see 5 enemies, 4 allies, and in order to do that, you have to do a 360 degree around you, then you're playing Kiriko wrong. If you can see as many allies and enemies as you can, but you just have to wiggle your mouse left and right a little bit, good Kiriko positioning. Congratulations. Good job. Less is more. Okay, now let's get into more clear stuff. Try Kitsune Rush as deep as you can. You have the right intention with your ultimate usages. Try to Kitsune Rush as deep as you can, and I would say the second you have it, just throw it on the ground. It stays up, I think, for more than 10 seconds. I think it's 12 seconds, I might be wrong. And it's actually, it's kind of like window, you know? It just buys time, but it's better than window because it's wider, it's longer, and it does more than window. So try to Kitsune Rush as deep as you can. Number 3, do not overlap jobs with your other support. So in this case, if you're playing with a support that has a bunch of healing, then you can focus on going assassin mode a little bit more than TPing back to your team, rather than both of you just overlap your jobs over there. Number 4, create long angles. If you played, this is the best example I can give you with Kiriko, bro. I don't know if you played CS GO or CS 1.6, or yeah, those two games. There are some parts of the map that are called long, and some parts that are usually like called short. Like point A on Dust 2, okay? You have long, and you have short where the stairs are. Short is like very tight angles. You're not gonna send the sniper there. You're gonna go long. This is how you should usually approach team fights with Kiriko. If you have to clutch and be up close in close corridor combat, sure, go for it, dueling wise. But in team fights, you're gonna see that the majority of the time, you're gonna wanna play in long angles. So if the fight is like this is the sightline that you have, good. But if the sightline that you have is, I don't know, like so many angles, so much stuff that you can turn around, that can enter, that can destroy your angles with your kunai. You're gonna hit that wall. The angle is too tight, whatever, then don't, usually you don't want to play from those positions. Number 5, I know that I said your aiming is your strongest part in this case. I would say that if you practice deathmatch, you just have to trust yourself more. Deathmatch with Kiriko or 1v1s with Kiriko or aim training with Kiriko, you're going to get a little bit better and comfortable at doing duels. And then you're going to see that your positioning will not need to be improved because you're winning the fight before the fight starts. Right? So like, if you just do some deathmatch with Kiriko, then the fight is over, as we discussed. Look for a pick. So 6, fight is over. Look for a pick. Do not waste time. Okay? Do not waste time. Fight is over. I look for a pick. I look for a pick. I look for a pick. As being said, I want you to do the following things to improve really fast. Okay? Olaf recommends you do the following. Number 7, which is first things first. Wait. What to do to improve fast? 1. 10 minutes deathmatch with Kiriko or aim training with Kiriko. This will help you out a lot. Number 2, think actively. 3 fights a game if you can see your allies and enemies. So in this case, literally you're playing the team fight and you don't have to look around. As in, by only looking around a bit. Let's say 45 degrees. Okay? So you don't wiggle your mouse like, oh, 360, 180 to see everybody. I just play like this. I see Junker Queen somewhere over here. I see the enemies there. Heal, boom. Heal, shoot. Heal, shoot. This is how the rhythm should be. If you're gonna watch my latest tournament that I posted on YouTube, you're gonna see that this is exactly how I played, and the job was so easy with your positioning. Kiriko is all about like pre-planning your fights, pre-planning your engages. Recommend watching that series. Compare King's Row games to King of the Hill games. You're gonna see what I mean with this. Okay, and wait, there was one more thing, and with this I'm gonna wrap it up. Think actively 3 fights a game if you see your allies, enemies bounding. Okay, and number 3, punish enemy mistakes first. If they don't make, force. So I want you 3 times a game to think about this. Like the fight starts, you focus on your allies, as in you're focusing on waiting for an enemy to go in. If Doomfist goes in and doesn't get a kill, that's a mistake. If Genji dashes in and doesn't get a kill, that's a mistake. And I'm not joking, you have to quantify it. So like, you start a game, you play. Okay, first team fight. I have to see my allies, I have to see the enemies. That's one fight. Okay. What do they play with? They play with Doomfist. If Doomfist goes in, I have to protect the one that he's gonna go in for. Boom. That's it. Once you do those things, you're gonna see very fast improvement. Very fast improvement if you actively think about the things that I said about. So with this being said, I hope that you found this video give you useful. Please let me know in the comments if you climbed or not after it. Climb back to Plat, maybe climb to Diamond. I think you have what it takes to get to Diamond/Masters easily. Okay? And if you all enjoy the content, make sure to subscribe for more. Until next time, mL7 out.